people like you. I'm excited about today's guest. Concerned about what she had learned about child slavery, she wanted to help. But what tools would an 8-year-old have on hand that would make enough of a difference? Vivian Har had lemons. She also had a supportive family and the drive to start a nonprofit organization that is recognized nationwide. Don't go away.
Well, Make a Stand is our way of selling, well, basically selling lemonade, and our way of just saying to people that you can stand for whatever you want.
Welcome back. Only a short while ago, 10-year-old Vivian Har decided that she wanted to see an end to child slavery. With the help of her family, she created Make a Stand Lemonade. Vivian and her mother Alexandra are here with us today to share this story. So tell us about Make a Stand.
Well, Make a Stand is our way of selling, well, basically selling lemonade, and our way of just saying to people that you can stand for whatever you want, and you can be, like, you can make a stand.
That's incredible, and I am really honored to interview you today. I want you to know, when did you first learn about child slavery?
Well, I was 8 years old, and my parents were in a gallery in Sonoma, and they saw this photo of these two boys in slavery. They brought it home to me, and I said that this is really wrong, and I said that we should help, and that we did.
And what was in the picture?
Two boys holding hands with giant rocks on their backs.
What did you think immediately?
I wanted to help them.
Yeah. What do you know about child slavery?
Well, I know that it's really bad, and that people are forced to do this work that they don't want to do, and it's really sad. So, yeah, that's why I want to help.
Wow. And so, Mom, when Vivian came to you, what did you think?
Oh, well, we were very proud. We try to encourage our kids to think globally and participate in the betterment of the world. And so when she came to us with this idea, we were very enthusiastic to help her.
Okay, so Vivian, tell us about your idea. You felt, you must have gone away feeling bad for these young men, these boys, and you tried to figure out what could I do to help and what tools I have, right?
Yeah, the only business experience I had at the time was a lemonade stand, and me and my friends were really good at it, so that's what we came up with.
Okay, so you'd sold lemonade before.
Yep.
And you were good at it, so you make really incredible lemonade, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So you tell us about that discussion with your mom when you thought you had a solution. Tell us about your idea.
So I said, guys, I have an idea, and my dad was thinking a lemonade stand too, and I said, a lemonade stand. He said, that's exactly what I was thinking. And yeah, so we did a lemonade stand, and Turner said, and my brother Turner, he said, I can be the taste tester.
Well, you have good lemonade. He must be a very good taste tester.
Yeah, and we would go out with the raspberries and the mint, and when we would go to the car for the lemonade, when we came back, all the raspberries were gone.
Sometimes there are inside stories,
Yeah.
right?
And after, when I said we're going to do it every single day, I said, honey,
That's a lot of lemonade.
Well, it is quite a process. But you set a goal, right? What was your goal?
My goal was to free 500 people in slavery.
How many glasses of lemonade do you have to sell to do that? Or did you have to sell? Do we know?
About over 1,000, close to.
A lot.
Infinity.
Quite a bit. Infinity, probably. So you're actually going to take this lemonade and bottle it now.
We did.
You
and
did.
we're rolling out a new product.
So you're no longer crushing lemons.
Nope.
well, and tell her about your initial goal
Oh.
to raise 100.
Oh yeah, to raise $100,000 and free 100 people from slavery. And we reached our goal in New York when I was singing in Times Square.
Yes.
And we reached that goal, and then my parents said, "Honey, you're done. You don't have to do it anymore." And I said, "Is child slavery done?" And they said, "No, it's not done." And I said, "Then I'm not done."
Wow. As a result of the efforts that you have done, you were able to see how many children freed, did you say?
500.
500.
500 people.
Wow. Mom, what do you think?
Wow, well, that was a beautiful goal, and we were all very excited to make that happen. We supported each other and encouraged each other on our days when each of us was down. And I think I had in mind to stop, once we reached our goal,
Right.
squeezing lemons every single day. And when she first decided that she wanted to keep going after we had met our goal, my first thought was, oh gosh, does that mean that I'm going to have to keep squeezing lemons? but then it was just such a beautiful gesture coming from such a young
Yeah.
She was like,
person.
"Oh, all right."
we decided to just follow her heart, and it turned out so well. We went for 365 days in a row. We
Wow.
didn't stop.
Whoa.
And-
well, maybe we can talk more about that when we get back. Because
Yeah.
I really want to find out the process. There may be some other young people that can do a lemonade stand that are watching today. So maybe you could just give us, some tips on how to get started and how it works. And then we'll hear about the other exciting projects you have. So when we return, Vivian will tell us about her very first lemonade stand, the one that changed history. Don't go away.
You don't need everyone. You don't even need most. You just need enough.
We're back with Vivian and her mother Alexandra, creators of Make a Stand, an organization dedicated to ending child slavery. And this is such an important organization. Like I said before, I'm honored to be sitting here with you, Vivian.
Thank you.
Now, there may be some young people watching that would like to help also. And I'm going to guess it can be a little complex in getting a business started. But could you maybe explain some of the elements that you went through to start this lemonade stand?
Well, it was really like an ordinary lemonade stand, right? It just go out and sell lemonade, and
Every day?
well, I did it for every day, but you can do it like every week or
You could do it like on a weekend to get
Yeah.
started, or you could do it after school.
yeah.
Okay. So in one day, how many lemons did you have to crush?
Well, in one day we make a batch of lemonade. Yeah, 6 lemons and 6
So
oranges.
your recipe has oranges in it.
Yeah.
This sounds very tasty.
Yeah, and agave instead of sugar.
Ooh.
And
So there are secrets to your recipe.
yes.
That's really nice. So this was very tasty lemonade. I bet after people tasted it the first time, they came back for seconds.
Yeah, and also don't use sugar, like cane sugar and stuff in your lemonade and
Yes.
artificial sugar. Use agave, even though it may be a little expensive. Try to use more like
Natural.
Natural, yeah, and then it tastes better and people want to come back.
That's amazing. So, Mom, were you involved in this process?
Oh yeah, that was my probably biggest contribution. We were in the kitchen squeezing every day, and our house was always just overflowing with lemons and oranges and agave, and but it was fun. It was a really great exercise to do something every day to show our commitment and to have our children participate in some sort of selfless act for an hour every day.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, now there must have been some times when business was a little slow.
Yeah,
that
like
happen?
on rainy days and when I was sick, I wasn't really my bubbly self.
But you
And
still
on
were out there.
Christmas, on Thanksgiving.
Oh my
and-
goodness, but were you still out there on those days? You
Yeah.
still were out there.
What did Dad tell you when people wouldn't stop?
He said, "You don't need everyone. You don't even need most. You just need enough."
Wow, would you say that again?
you don't need everyone. You don't even need most. You just need enough.
You just need enough to accomplish this goal.
Yeah.
And that happened in New York.
Yeah.
With the first goal. Yeah. Amazing. That was the New York day that you raised the $100,000. Okay. And now you have another goal. Can we talk about that when we come back from the break? Talk about a next goal? Okay. Mom, child slavery. You know, you've probably become much more entrenched in that topic than you did initially when you brought home this picture. Can you
even
tell
know
us,
about it.
you know, what more do you know about this, and how deeply are you really helping these families and these
That's
kids?
actually a very good question, because we were very naive when we first set out on our goal. We thought that we could just have a dollar amount and exchange it for a person, and that they would have their freedom and they would go take advantage of their freedom. But sadly, we've learned that these people don't even understand what freedom is and don't know what to do with it. They actually miss their masters. They want to go back. They don't know what to do with their lives. Their families don't know what to do with them. So it's a lot more
Complicated.
yeah, it's a lot more complicated. There's
Kind of
more
like human trafficking
Yes.
and rehabilitation, because they're so accustomed to it. And many of them probably got into child slavery very young.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's almost becomes a conditioning or a programming.
Yeah.
You were raised in a very nice house, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And also, these people, when they go back, they don't know what to do, so people come and rob their houses and take them back again, even if they don't want to.
Have you met any of these people yet?
Survivors.
Yeah,
the
one time
survivors.
in Dallas, but
Yes?
that's the only time, at an organization, rehabilitation called Le Tot.
And you actually came face to face with someone that you helped save?
About 10 girls.
10 girls.
Girls, yeah.
And how old were they?
They were from 15 to 19.
How did you feel?
It was really sad, but now they're being taken good care of, and that made me happy.
And
Do you remember what they said to you?
So I was asking, one girl raised her hand and she said, "Why are you doing this?" Like, because she doesn't know that people want to help people like her. And I said, "Because I wanted to help."
Yeah.
Vivian, what you've done with lemons is amazing.
I know.
Is that?
They call me the little lemonpreneur.
Well, and we have more to talk about when we come back, right? What's happening in the future. So more with Vivian and Alexandra when we return. Don't go away.
I think that one person can definitely make a difference.
Welcome back. Okay, Vivian, in New York, Times Square, you're singing and you reached that $100,000 mark. And so your first goal was finished, but you didn't stop there, right?
Nope.
You decided to just kind
I
of...
decided to keep going, and I honestly didn't think it would get this far.
And so what is this for? What's going on now?
Well, now we are bottling our Make a Stand lemonade and selling it in grocery stores.
So Mom's
Yeah.
no longer crushing lemons and oranges. So you had to share the recipe with someone, and then you helped design the bottle, right?
Mhm.
And so where can we pick up this lemonade if we want to help support
Well,
what you're doing?
in
100.
120 stores in the Bay Area,
120 stores in the Bay Area. And what is it called?
Make a Stand.
Make a Stand. All right.
In 2 flavors.
Oh, what do
We have the caffeine with ginger that my mom made up, and then my
Sounds good.
original.
And your originals, there's 2.
Mm-hmm.
And can we also purchase it online?
Of course.
At makeastand.com.
Now, Vivian, you know, you are the visionary. You're the one that really, you know, felt you wanted to help, and you came up with the idea. And now you have people helping you deliver it, right? So
Yeah.
you don't have to know if it's 5% or 10%. What you need to know
Yeah.
is that you're continuing, and this is growing, and you're helping more people than the 500 initially. Do you still remember the 10 girls you met? Do you still remember them sitting there thanking
I
you?
do, yeah.
Does that help keep you going?
Yeah.
I bet it does. You know, it's amazing what you have done, and you're 10 now?
Yes.
Okay, and now I understand there's also a documentary that's finished and describes this process?
That went through everything that we've gone through from A to Z. It's a beautiful film, and it will help raise awareness, which is even more important than any amount of money that we can bring to this situation, but to raise awareness in people's minds. So many people don't know about this problem, and the more people that know, the more people can help.
Yeah.
And that's really our biggest mission of all.
And then, Vivian, is there a book?
Yes, there is a book coming out as well. And there's a new product that we're not, well, we're gonna.
You're working on.
Yeah, we're working
Maybe next
on.
time you come, you'll tell me about
Yeah.
it. 'Cause
But
it's
tell
still
her
in the
about
make-
your
okay.
book.
What about
My
the book?
a children's book me and my mom wrote, and my brother and my dad. And
Oh,
so
About?
Tell us about it.
it's like literally called Make a Stand. It's about our journey, and yeah.
Does it help young people know more about child slavery, what
Yeah,
it is? Do
it's
you
a
kind of
children's
describe
book.
it? It's a children's book. So
Yeah.
you describe what child slavery is in the book,
Not really. We just describe how how you can help.
how
And
you can help against it.
And the journey that she went on and how she did it. And it's written to inspire other people to also do the same.
Yes.
And that you don't have to be big or powerful to change the world. You can be small, just like
You can
Vivian,
be
and make a
small
very big
and
difference.
powerful.
That's right.
small but mighty.
Okay. Can you give me your recipe one more time? How many lemons in one batch?
6.
6 lemons in one batch.
6 lemons in one batch
Uh-huh.
and 6 oranges.
And agave, and that's secret. We're not going to say how much, because that's what makes yours
Okay,
special.
yeah.
So
So
And 12
some
cups of
agave
water.
and 12 cups of water.
can't forget the water.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Or else it'll be like
Sour
sour,
tarts. Yeah.
sweet, sour, sweet.
Do you believe there will ever be an end to child slavery?
Yes. There's not much that doesn't seem possible. That seems impossible to me.
And what would be your hope for next year?
We get
your-
some
through your
new
efforts?
products, and we free a lot more kids, and we raise a lot more awareness.
Mom, what do you have to say?
Well, this whole journey has been so beautiful. I think that the greatest thing that our family has learned is the power of volunteering and how it fills our hearts in ways that we never imagined. And the more we give, the more we get back. And it's just such a beautiful exercise for our family and for the world. And we just ask everyone to open their hearts to doing the same thing and just making a stand for whatever they believe in.
And that's a very good point. You were moved by a photo of child slavery. Someone else might be moved in an area of human trafficking or homeless. There are a lot of needs that we have in society, isn't there?
Yeah, and what Make a Stand basically is that you can make a stand for whatever in the world you believe in. And one of our mottos that my mom made up is, if everyone helped in the world, there would be nothing wrong.
Oh, let me think about that a minute.
Everyone helps.
If everyone did something,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there wouldn't be anything left.
that's right, because there's so many of us on the planet.
Really,
that
if
if we all
everyone-
did something.
And then here's mine is, compassion is not compassion without action.
It's
Beautiful.
Just feeling sorry for someone.
It's just feeling sorry for someone unless you act on it.
Vivian, when someone tells you that one person can't make a difference, what do you say?
I say, well, I think that one person can definitely make a difference.
You've motivated me today. Visit makeastand.com or ktln.tv. Remember that KTLN is a donor-supported ministry, and programs like this one are made possible through your support. Thanks for being with us, and join us again next week.